What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before you jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I don't mind getting sweaty, but we can have fun while we do it. Use the chat command deck for a link to the list I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hemel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hemel for years. I started buying from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are the lowest for singles, full sets, and class sets, including new releases. Super Slam singles and more are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the command Hemel for contact info, then reach out to see what he can do for you. Now settle in and get cozy because the stream begins now.
Good morning, everyone. It's me. It's Lupinefiasco, and I am here to play Flesh and Blood for you. A little bait and switch? I don't know. This was not a very well-kept secret if I'm giving it away like 3 days before my RTN, but yes, I am playing Florian today. I will be playing Florian for my RTN this weekend. I baited you all last week by continually talking about how I was going to play KO, but I did a bad job of it because I contextualized it by saying that KO sucks and I don't want to play the deck anymore. Hey, Sa. Good morning. All right, guess good afternoon for you. Yeah, I mean, KO's fine, right? Third winningest deck from week 2. It has like a winnable matchup into most decks. But you know, at the top end, it's just like he has trouble. His gravy matchup is not good. His marionette matchup is like a toss-up at best. You know, can chop it with 50%, and if the marionette is a little more teched for it, playing more disruption, a little more defensive, then it can be like an even harder matchup. Your Florian matchup is terrible. Your Verdance matchup is not as bad, but still pretty bad. And then you lose to like most of tier A. Your Syndra matchup is fine, but not great. Your Kasai matchup is abysmal. There's just like a lot of heroes floating around RTMs that KO is not good into, and you can kind of spike it with a Blood Rush turn or two. But then you need to find it. And if 57 of the cards in my deck aren't going to win me the game, but also the top decks all have ways to hit my arsenal when I do set a Blood Rush, like what if I just played a different, better deck? And Florian, we had rumblings in week 1, and Rob brought that up on the Jartcast tier list that Florian should actually be tier A and maybe even higher than that. And then, yeah, week 2, we see Florian blow up, coming in second, just under Verdance. So I'm giving Florian a try. The list that I'll be playing today is Ryosuke's first place deck from Calling Akihabara. This isn't the deck that I'm bringing to RTN. I'm planning to bring Andrea Maguchi's list. His Patreon is around. You can search for Andrea Maguchi on Patreon. His list is free. The sideboard costs some money. I didn't want to put it up here just in case he loses any kind of income from that. Good morning, Rose. So let's see if it crashes. All right, how's everyone doing? You all still there? Everyone okay? Everyone make the switch? I'm going to assume so. It looks like my stream is still healthy. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I was talking about this with my locals. If Florian LLs, what decks move up, if any, do you think? So I am sad that Florian is so close. Back in the day, when I was a Phi player, I really wanted to play Briar. I thought that Briar seemed fun and seemed like the kind of deck Yeah, we survived. I really need to work on the overlays. Briar seemed like the kind of deck that I really wanted to play, but she was at like 900 points, and I didn't own anything to play Runeblade. So I thought, I don't want to spend, $300 to buy Grasp of the Arknight and Swarming Gloom Veils. Like, so much of this seems like cards that I don't want to buy into. Like, this is an expensive proposition for me to like maybe enjoy this deck. And just like doing tentative sideboarding here because I don't know how Ryosuke does it. I don't think I want to go down to fewer than 26 blues. I don't know what the 2 cuts are. It's probably just like Rune Ragers, which are tentatively okay. Let's just try this. We'll send a flat 60. Playing into Prism. This is not going to be a super exciting turn. I'm just going to filter my hand a little bit. See if I can push a little damage, maybe bait Prism out of being able to play an aura. I'm not attacking with Reaping Blade because I want to keep an action point. So I never bought into Briar because she was so close, and then she lived for like 9 months. And I felt like, oh, it would have been fun. Meanwhile, I buy into Florian and he's at like 960, 920. There's a world where he makes it to week 4 of RTN, but there's no way he makes it to week 5, and I'm just kind of sad. Opponent here is not going to get to keep this Merciful Retribution. This is why I didn't attack with the Reaping Blade, but they are going to get a soul out of the deal. Sure. Opponent, please tell me you knew that this was going to happen. I buy into Florian with like 2 weeks left. There's no way he makes it to week 5, which is good and bad, I suppose. What decks meaningfully... How does the meta change when Florian goes? So when Florian leaves, I will be playing KO again. Mostly, I just don't have another deck to play. I do have a popper for the Erudition. The question is, am I supposed to put armor in front of it to cover, like, Celestial Reprimand? The answer is no, I have this D-React. We do just pop here. I'll be playing KO again. KO does get better. Florian is KO's worst matchup. And if Florian leaves, then KO does get much better. Like, the Verdant's matchup is still kind of rough. I'm not saying it's, like, incredible, but it is better. But aside from that, my understanding is that there are some decks that do get a little better. Like, I think RKO has a bad Florian matchup. There's like some mid-range soup decks that become stronger when Florian leaves because Florian has such a strong endgame in Germinate and Everbloom Life. Good morning, lands of Lemuria. How long until Florian is gone? So everything that I've been hearing is that Florian probably goes at the end of week 4. So he gets this weekend and next weekend. But there is calling Columbus this coming weekend. And if he wins Columbus, he's gone. So I would say 1 week minimum, 2 weeks maximum, based on how many points he got this past weekend and what is coming up for him. After Florian, there will be more Guardians. That's also what I'm counting on with KO. Okay, our opponent pitches the blue for the Herald of Ravages. This does not currently have Go Again. So I can pop it with Command and Conquer, which lets my opponent put a point into Phantasmal Footsteps and then play either an Aura or another Herald, which I'm okay with. The alternative is that I block with armor and this defense reaction. I cannot block with both my blues because if I do, my turn is like pitch 2 reds for CNC. You are celestial reprimanding me. Oh, wait. Something screwed up here. I'm supposed to be able to play this defense reaction. I feel like I know I missed... Oh, because they did it in reactions. I understand. No, they did it in defense step. I should... Okay, I missed a thing here. Yeah, I am counting on more Guardians, because then KO gets much better too. Alright, there we go. Jesus. I do like having a Earth Blue on top of my deck. I guess I'm going to keep that there. Oh, I did pass click reactions. Okay, that makes sense. Good morning, Lupinefiasco. Yeah, so if there are more Guardians, KO gets better. Which is, you know, good for me. I mean, Florian wasn't the reason Guardians were bad, right? No, but Florian is not good for the Guardians. It's just one more bad matchup. They just, you know, across the board get better when Florian isn't there. It isn't the reason they're bad. Like, they have a hard time into Prism. They can have a hard time into Vynnset. But Florian certainly didn't help. I was one of one Florian in Toronto during the PQ season all last season. Since Michael J. won on the deck for RTN, people just blew it up. I think Yasker definitely brought more attention to Florian. But I don't know. I'm really glad I pitched this Condemn. But I don't think that he's the reason it's blowing up. Like, I think Florian is just a good pick for the meta right now. It's okay. Maybe I'll draw another Condemn. More Guardians means Gravy gets better and Oscilio. See, I'm less happy with Gravy getting better. I'm more happy with Oscilio getting better. But we're also in RTN season, so a lot of this is like, what are your locals doing? So Spectra says that I do not get an attack trigger, which means that playing the Cadaverous does not let me decompose. So I believe what I'm doing here is I'm pitching to Grasp. I am going to Reaping Blade the Arclight Sentinel. I'm going to play both of my Everbloom Lives. I guess I'm only going to play the one. I can keep the other. I do want to free up my arsenal. This also puts an Earth card in graveyard for Decompose. The tragic thing about this hand is that I don't have a Popper. Maybe I could discard both Everbloom Lives. I guess I should. I have a blue for the next turn if I need it. Opponent haloing here is interesting. Also, good morning, everyone. All 22 of you who are here. Thank you for stopping by. Play you. Play you. Gain no life. Be sad. But dump some cards. Arsenal the E-Strike. Genesis here is pretty good. Opponent's drawing the good cards. Very sad that I did not keep that Condemn to Slaughter. And I guess I should have. Alright, we got stuff going on. We got Herald coming in for 6 go again. There's nothing behind it. I cannot pop this. My intention is to clear this Genesis. So what I think I'm doing here is blocking with Grasp and the Fate Foreseen. I am going to E-Strike, go again, Prism. Then I am going to Grasp Reaping Blade Genesis. Trot Along, I think just gets bottomed. I cannot, I mean, I could send Felling at the Genesis, but I won't get my Decompose trigger. If Prism has double blue for Arclight Sentinel, I'm sad. There you go. I mean, I'm still, like, solidly in control of this game. But, yeah, it's weird. She's drawing the right half of her deck. Like, she's drawing the auras first. But she's not doing anything with them. Like, this Genesis, again, is just kind of gonna chill. Okay, you redid the turn. Now we've both done one. Bottom you. Go again. 1 month for new cards is too much. I want the spoilers now. I am also not thrilled with the release schedule. Like, I have a spoiler. I got another spoiler, which I'm very thankful for. I am spoiling it on January 31st. Like, I cannot be overly critical of the spoiler schedule in that I am benefiting from it. Like, 100%. I am very thankful that I got a spoiler. At the same time, I really hope that we're not just getting a dump of cards on January 31st. Like, I really hope that we're getting a more spread out schedule. Like, I really do just think this is like the least hype they could have done. And I know from the new player experience that, yes, a bunch of powerful reprints is great for the game. Like, great for accessibility. Crown is expensive. CNC is expensive. E-Strike is still like $30. Like, all of the reprints that they've shown so far are good for accessibility. But goddamn, are they boring for people who have been in the game long enough to have all of these cards or be playing decks that don't need them. Like, it's so anti-hype. And I'd love to know, how broken is my card? Well, Taylor, you're going to have to tune in at 6 a.m. to this YouTube channel on January 31st to find out. Hey, this hand kind of does stuff. CNC the best reprint so far. I like the new art. I don't think it'll replace my hunted CNCs, but it's like a cool take on what the class, you know, the card itself. Well, that's good. So you drew what? A red? I can't just leave this Genesis, so this turn kind of just plays itself. I am going to pitch the Plow Under. Oh my god. Opponent's really good at finding Arclight Sentinel. Well, that's the third one, so we're done with that now. Jesus. I'm going to keep this blue. I'm going to pitch the Gloomveil. Jesus Christ. I need the equipment, but that's about it. Do you want the CNCs? I love my EA from Hunted. I'm never changing them. Yeah, the Hunted ones just look too good. I want to see what Pirate give Marlin a gold quiver. Marlin support would be pretty cool. People like that hero. Hey, they did it. They found something, and I don't have a way to turn on Face Purg this turn. Oh my god, okay. Great. Grasp. Pitch. Canopy. Can't ALS me again. Grasp Genesis. I think I'm also playing the Everbloom Life. Just to get rid of it. I need poppers. I need an attack action for face perg. Good morning, Steven. Once you've Rebel Altart, but now more obtainable. It's cool for like... I like it for flavor reasons. Like that is something that I think Fab has been missing, is flavor on cards. I mean, for one thing, we are like strictly missing flavor text. But more than that. So I'm not face perking here. More than that, we're missing like, hey, what's going on in the wider world of Wraith? And this is one where, yeah, cool. So we have like demons now. There are demons on the cards, and that's cool. So we don't block you. I might be face perking the next thing. Like, this hand is pretty okay, depending on what Prism's got going on. I could also use my Bark Skin for minimum value of 2. Man, this game is a snooze. I also have to kill the Soraya at some point, so I might just be fellinging the Soraya. I don't play Florian, was not a good play to create more rune chance to threaten the angel. And how am I creating more rune chance? What did I miss? I mean, Germinate doesn't have Go Again, and I needed to kill the Genesis, is why I didn't play the Germinate there. This hand is kind of... I mean, I do want to kill the Passing Mirage, but I also have Face Perg. Her Halo is down. I think I'm supposed to kill the Soraya. Yeah, Germinate doesn't have Go Again, so if I play the Germinate, I make a bunch of rune chance, and she gets to keep Genesis. Genesis is a kill on sight. I cannot let Genesis live. Yeah, you get it. So I am going to Felling, which does mean that I am bottoming the Cadaverous. I guess I could play the Cadaverous for the Soraya just to make sure I kill it. Like, I don't know that she is on Parable, but right now Felling isn't on, so if Prism or like Flash is in Figment of Triumph, there are ways that she keeps Soraya around, so I actually am just going to play the Tilling here. I guess maybe I actually wasn't supposed to make a rune chant there. I didn't think about that. That's good to know for later. Yeah, because if I kill Soraya with the rune chant, then I don't get my Decompose. This is true. I think this is a pretty easy face perg. She discards a card, I draw one. I'd like a blue. I think we get Prism 3 already next Monarch set. Saran, I also clearly don't play this hero because I fucked up. I would like her to attack me again so I can try to sink and find a blue. Do I think we get Prism 3? God, I hope not. I've had enough of Prism 2. I'm going to sink the Tilling because I have a play. I was hoping for a blue so I could play I guess playing the Felling doesn't really work. Alright, so this hand is just kind of sad. Still have this Felling. I'm just going to play Seeds. Play Seeds, Reaping Blade the Passing. This game is not going super well. I wouldn't mind if Prism stay away for a while. Yeah, like, she's fine. She's not nearly as oppressive right now. She's much easier to deal with than, like, a Gravy Bones. But yeah, board state heroes generally are just snooze. Put a CNC in front of you. Heal for Phantasm. If she doesn't have Celestial Reprimand, I can just put some armor into the Autumn Sedge. I can also, like, take damage. I'm fine. I'm going to get to Felling. I would prefer a non-talented illusionist if they make another one. Yeah, they haven't done a non-talented illusionist yet. I feel like okay, so I have been in a conversation about why there isn't a non-talented illusionist. And the problem with non-talented illusionist, it's sort of a box that they've put themselves in, which is that because there is currently no non-talented illusionist, the amount of support that LSS would need for a non-talented illusionist, they would have to print a bunch of cards. And the problem with printing a bunch of cards for non-talented illusionists to make sure that you can actually, like, put 80 cards together is that then all of the talented illusionists just become insanely powerful. Right, Pierce Reality's fine. I don't particularly care about that. I also don't particularly care about Aegis. Like, I would like her to be dead. But I'm not going to send the Felling at her. I'm going to send the Felling at Prism. I finally get to decompose one time. Although, to be fair, this is my fault. I could have already been on. I just screwed up with my earlier play. Shelter, Seeds, Everbloom. All right, so now the next Felling is going to be on. This Felling is going to be online. Amira Serrana, the non-talent illusionist. Mastery Pack Illusion, it would just be... I don't know, there's something there. Like, non-talented illusionist in theory sounds good because talents are so overpowered so much of the time. But I think you do run into this problem where we look at the non-talented illusionist cards that already exist, and it's like Miraging Metamorph and Phantasmaclasm. And if that's the power level of cards they need for non-talented illusionist, I mean, that really isn't a world I want to live in, right? Bah. No Necromancer only cards yet? Oh, no. There is a very good Necromancer only card, which is called Dead Threads. All right, this is you just making more rune chants. I don't have a problem with that. My line is going to be play Sink Below, E-Strike, go again, Felling. I take a bunch of damage from Merciful Retribution. I send 13 at your face. Soraya is going to die. We're doing Arknight Florian shenanigans? No, this is just Florian. There's nothing, this is a Florian list. This is the winning list from Akihabara. There is nothing special about this Florian. But I thought it was a cool thumbnail, and it's going to make everyone who's annoyed with just seeing my face next to the hero in a thumbnail happy. Yeah, this is kind of a Briar cosplay. Supposedly there are Channel Mount Heroics in this deck. Actually, I should probably... Oh no, oh my god, I just noticed there are not Channel Mount Heroics in this deck. Okay, so I'm actually not doing a Briar cosplay, as I can't just CMH Briar people. This is not the Yasker list. This is the Ryusuke list from Akihabara. I'm taking Florian to my RTM on Sunday. I am playing Andrea Mengucci's list, which is up on his Patreon. I didn't want to play it here. One, because he asked me not to, and two, because there's a sideboard guide for it, which his list is free, his sideboard guide is paid. I don't want to accidentally give anything away for free, because I also respect being a content creator, and you know, like this being your big source of income is Patreon guides. The Ryusuke list is closer to Menguchi's guide than Yasker's list is. The Yasker list rocks. Menguchi's list also rocks. Go on Patreon, look for Andrea Mengucci, find his Florian post. He has his full 80 in the picture associated with the post. It's pretty close to Yasker's. I think it's missing, like, you trade Scar and Yellow Rune Rager for Red Autumn's Touch and something else. All right, we get full tempo. Not that we, like, super need it. What we need is ways to convert, which this almost does. If we had another blue, we could be onto something. I got 12 value from CMH in testing yesterday. I have to play Florian. I've enjoyed Florian. Do I need 2 defense reactions? I think the answer is no. Make an aura, send swarming at your face. I could kill Merciful here if I wanted to. I just don't think I want to. Like, I really am just trying to threaten the Aegis here, which means sending damage at Prism's face, trying to take her off of cards. Why play Florian if you can go 0-3 and draw with a Tough Nut at your LGS? You're so right. Yeah, I do love that Menguchi is a Fab player. I love how much he loves the game. Like, it's very clear that he's passionate about Flesh and Blood. I'm not getting fatigued. Okay. I'm not fatiguing, am I? This game is going very slow. Feels like Illusionist is a siloed class. No Illusionist plays with the same pool of cards. Pretty sure Necromancer will be the same. It's a big problem with LSS's design, is siloed classes and parasitic design. Illusionist has that problem. Warrior has that problem. Ninja is, like, pretty okay. All right, what does this hand do? This hand does take 4 from Aegis, Tree, Seeds, Tree, Grasp, Seeds, Reaping Blade. And we're chilling. Figment of Tenacity? I guess. I'm sure there are other siloed classes, like, I guess Mechanologist, technically. Mech is a siloed class in like, boost, but they're siloed within. The Warriors are all siloed from each other. Mechanologist is just siloed from the rest of the game. But Mech also kind of has a problem with being siloed from itself. That, like, Puffin added new stuff that Dio can kind of use, but the pirate thing makes it a little difficult to work with. I don't know. I don't know. Brute, funnily enough, is some of the widest build options available, but it's because they all suck. Well, there's KO. Blood Rush KO is doing stuff. Actually, hold on. I think I need to... I think we're sending this at Merciful, actually. I'm not overly concerned with killing the Prism. I have Tree, which is going to whittle her away. I just kind of need to keep her from doing interesting things. Like killing me with Merciful Retribution. All Pump's looking for different weapons. It's horrible. It's true. Oh my god. Jesus. Got a bottomed tree. Riptide does a similar thing where you could take them in a variety of ways, and they would, yeah, like Laser Witch said, and they're all bad. Who plays Prism? Who can tell me if this is the way... Oh, God, be right back. Who can tell me if this is the way that Prism games are supposed to go? So I feel like this one is heavier auras than I'm used to. And I don't know if that is because she is building to beat Florian or if she's just on, like, a different build. The fact that she's playing Celestial Reprimand at all is unclear. I know this is also not the way a Prism game is supposed to go because this one drew 3 Arclight Sentinels in the first 4 turns of the game. Which, goddamn, that is a pain to play through. Especially when I pitched the first Condemned to Slaughter that I saw and have not seen either of my other 2 that are in this deck. There are 3 Condemns in here, and I have seen a grand total of 1 of them, but that is a lesson I have learned against Prism, which is hold on to the Condemn. Condemn is targeted, question mark? No. I still need the Condemn against Prism, but if Prism has, Arclight... If she has Arclight only, it's cool because it puts her in a spot of, like, needing to break the Calming Gesture to keep the Arclight around. But, yes. If she has Arclight Spectral Shield out, she can destroy the Spectral Shield. So Condemn not as good. Still worth saving, but not as good. I want to keep playing this game because it's been fine so far, and I want to see how it ends. And I'm also, like... sad that my opponent just dipped. Also, don't make a rune chant when attacking an angel. That was also a good lesson I learned this game. Yes, I did, in fact, lose myself a decompose trigger, which would have been pretty helpful because I would be online. We're going to give our opponent a few more seconds, and then I might just leave. Like, as much as I want to finish this game, this is not super interesting for anyone. Time to stream snipe. I think if this gets to 32:30, we will leave. We'll dip out. We'll give our opponent a good couple of minutes. Yeah. Hey. Alright, this hand doesn't pop. That might be an issue. Coming in for 8, you say. I believe we're blocking 6 using our Well-Grounded, and we've got Fate Foreseen support. I think that's the way I want to play this. Important against Prism to decompose 333. Yes, I think about that a lot, even in the non-Prism games of like, oh, right, because they can Judgment away one of my decomposed cards to turn me offline. I'm not going to get to keep this tree, which is sad. I mean, I could keep the tree if I really wanted to. How much do I care about keeping Prism off of a Figment? I think the answer is not enough to use a Barkskin charge. I could just sit on the Felling. Got a rules question. The Fellings and Plows can't pop even with 4 Earth and Banish, right? That is correct. I believe it is because the Felling text is based on attacking, whereas something like a Channel Mount Heroic does allow popping because CMH is a static effect. Cards basically don't have text while defending unless that text is while this is defending. What did you put on top? Wartune Herald? Alright, let's get online finally. We're doing it. Didn't get to benefit from my tree this turn, which is sad, but it did its job. Well-grounded, Seed's Life, Autumn's Touch. We are online. We are threatening the Avalon. Prism would have to keep a significant number of cards to... Actually don't think she... Yeah, she can't loot me with this hand. She would need me to not convert, which is going to be very hard now that I'm online. Love resolving Felling with the Crown. Oh, it's the best card in the game. This is a 3 for 11. That's because I was playing Oscilio versus Prism yesterday and popped a couple of attacks with Lightning Press and figured it might work similarly. No, the Lightning Press interaction is different. The CMH interaction is different. Felling's text is only while you are... What am I trying to say? Felling's text is only while you are attacking. Okay, here we're going to cash in Barkskin. My intention for this turn is to Grasp Seeds, Gloomveil, Reaping Blade. But I can also block with the Seeds if I really need to. Like if there's a world where Prism's follow-up here is blue Herald of Triumph. I could actually kill the passing. What's my popper situation like? I still have 2 Cadaverous left. I think I'm just killing Prism. I don't think I can really interact with the passing Mirage anymore. I just don't have poppers. Both Reaping Blade is going to prevent me from gaining life. I'm just full sending at Prism. She is low enough that she needs to respect what I'm doing. What card did they put on top from the Figment of Rebirth? It was a yellow Wartune. Oh, you're right. The fact that blocking with a card means you're not playing is probably the most obtuse rule in the game. There's a world where I kill Pierce Reality here, but I think I'm going to get more value by just threatening Prism's life total. If I can keep her on 3 cards and her turn is just Herald Pass, I can deal with that and just keep doing, Grasp Blade, which is going to force at least 2 cards out of her every turn until she stumbles, or I don't need to give 2 cards to block her. Okay, I need to give 2 D-Reacts to stop this, which is going to be Fate Sync. I could give Barkskin Truce, but then I'm not filtering and I don't want these 2 D-Reacts. Looking for tree will work. Tree, Sink Shelter. She has the Wrath, which should be fine. It's going to get her over the top of my blocks. But I think it's too late. Figment of Judgment is fine. I'm still online. She needs to pitch to activate the Figment. She could attack, which I'm okay with. Yeah, Tree, very good find right now. Oh, and now I'm offline. That's cute. I still feel like I'm in a good position, but turning me offline is pretty brutal. This game is still very losable from this position. Like, I am in a good position, but being offline definitely puts me in a worse position. I'm going to get a card out of Prism. I'm going to kill Themis. I still have my Bark Skin. I still have D-React. I'm just looking for something that kills her at this point. Just need a hand that converts. But yeah, this game has definitely been harder than I thought it would be. Oof. Take the damage. What are you sitting on? Like a soul shield? 4 non-blocks. I feel like not having Channel Mount heroic. Okay, it was a soul shield. I mean, that's great news for me. I never trust games against Prism. I had a game once where I went down to 4 with Prism still on 32. Knocked it down to 1 while remaining on 4, and then she killed me. Yeah, Prism is the most, like, 1 isn't 0 hero in the game. Like, she is the single hero that, more than anything, as long as she's still alive, she can win the game. Well, you're all fucking late. So I have answers. I can do this. I'm going to give up my Bark Skin. My line... Actually, I mean, this line just kills her. I don't keep my tree, but I'll just set the second tree. Yeah, this line should just kill her. She has no damage prevention. I mean, the 8, she's at 2, and she can only prevent 1 of the 4. Yeah, this should be enough. And if it isn't, like if she somehow has the like Figment flip to keep her alive, then she's going to have to use her entire hand, and I can kill her with the tree next turn. Playing Prism is the only time I've come back from a 30 life deficit and won. Prism is an even matchup until she drops below 1 HP. Good game. This game took way too long, and I think it was both of our faults. Okay. Maybe I don't want to be in comp CC with Florian, a deck that I don't know how to play very well. Put out the bells. Put the bells back in. All right, for Oscilio, I am doing what I think I'm supposed to do, which is I'm playing very defensive. I'm not trying to... I guess I am trying to fatigue him. Probably don't want Channel. I need more cuts, which I guess can be Warmongers. Although Warmongers is still pretty good. I don't need trees. It's the extra 2 cards that I don't know what I'm supposed to... Because the only 2 are Warmongers. Everything else seems kind of okay. I guess Rune Ragers? Sure. Dang it, I'll try and snipe next game. Yeah, so I believe what I'm supposed to do here is just fatigue Oscilio. I get a bell turns 1, which is great. Like, depending on what the Oscilio does, if I can set a truce and a bell, I feel great. And I'm on Scythe so that I can gain life even as I am chunking Oscilio down. Do nothing pass is pretty good, so I get to play Amulet. I don't think I want this tilling in my arsenal, so I'm just going to pitch to Grasp and then play the Truce. I think I'd rather leave my arsenal open for like a CNC or a defense reaction or something more exciting than a 3-for-4 that I am like 2 blocks away from being able to do anything with. I do want to get online this game. Like, as much as I'm trying to fatigue Oscilio, depending on the board state, I will still keep a 2-carder to send Cadaverous or CNC or Felling or Plow or whatever. Kind of a wimpy play to open with a Truce. Battle hasn't even started yet. My favorite Truce line that I've gotten so far was a turn 1 Trot Along Pitch Blue Reaping Blade for 3 Truce. I just love the flavor of I hit you, JK, we're good. Hey, this hand, I mean, it converts. This is where Gloomveil is where I get punished for having Scythe, because I can't just curve out. Maybe Oscilio is going to let me pitch. Hey, you are going to let me pitch. I need to prevent 3 of this, which, let's do some fab math. If I pitch the blue, my turn is 8. 5 go again, 3. If I pitch a yellow and a red, my turn is just 7. So we will pitch the blue. Yeah, Scythe into, hey Nico, Scythe into Oscilio so that I stay at a higher, I can gain life, even when I'm at a higher life total. Not that one, this one. Turn 0 high, I went second. It was a turn 1 high roll. Oscilio did nothing on their turn 0. My turn 1 was Amulet Truce. Now Oscilio also benefited from the Truce, but that's fine, because my plan isn't to kill Oscilio with damage. My plan is to kill Oscilio by fatiguing him. Just building up, hopefully, 2 bells before the combo turn, and then I just stuff it. Am I playing Fruits? I am not playing Fruits. This is the... Morning, Garth. This is the Akihabara winning list. Hope you're ready for the Reno invasion. 12 of us are coming down the mountain. Are you going to... Which one are you playing at? I'm playing Sunday, not Saturday. But yeah, if you're all going to Hobby Quest, that's going to be a banger. This hand would like to block 6 and then Cadaverous, but again, fatigue plan. I am just surviving. Like, I will happily pitch this Everbloom. Gone in a Flash for 4 says that... I mean, I'll block with... Seeds is an interesting one to block with. It's technically more damage if I play it, but it's a little more restrictive if I need to pitch a bunch. This is fine. If you're not playing Fruits, why do you need to gain life? You've got like 6 HP in your deck, and that's only if you're playing Everbloom. Well, it was a turn 0 Truce, Nico. It's more that my plan is never really to attack Oscilio. So, like, what'd you just do to me? Oh, you blinked. So the plan of, like, yes, I lose a point if I'm online because I can't grasp sword. But for the most part, like, I am still at parity. This is 4? Sure. I am an earth card away from decomposing, so this turn is just Scythe. And the Scythe is like also, now that I'm thinking about it, Nico, now that you've put me on the spot, the Scythe is also relevant against Oscilio because of Sigil. It means that Oscilio can't use Sigil to pick up Gone in a Flash. Like, they either have to discard it to draw, or they have to play it on my turn, which is great. Like, if Oscilio Sigils here, that's incredible for me. I am also interested to see how it goes. This is my very first game into Oscilio, and I'm told that it's, like, atrocious for Florian. Like, Oscilio and Fang are the two that I'm supposed to be really nervous about. Okay. You're pressing me. That's interesting, because this feels like a face perg turn, because I could just get value. Like, I think I just face perg here. I get full value on face. I'm putting 8 in front of 7. Oscilio has to interact with the face perg. He can't just, like, dump a bunch of instants. He could dump a bunch of instants and not pick up Gone. Oh, we even find a blue for Cadaverous. We're so up. Blanking my turn is fine. Like, Oscilio just, what, IP 3s here? IP 2s? No action point. We have no action point. Are you going to break Greaves? Okay. This is 2. 5. I can AB3 and just, like, sit on the tilling. This is interesting. Oh, you didn't Volzar. Yeah. This is an interesting situation for me to be in, where I can just prevent a bunch of damage. Like, I could AB3, discard Shelter, and it means I'm not IPing a card. I could AB2 and just play the tilling. I could AB1, pitch a D-React, send the tilling, and arsenal a D-React, and I think that's what I'm going to do. This is not very fatigue them of me, but it is get myself online for fellings of me. Yeah, I don't know if this is right. I just didn't want to IP my, like, take 2, IP myself, or take 1, burn 2 D-Reacts. I think having the Sync and Arsenal is going to be a little better. Yeah, I'm not 100% on whether this was the right play. On the Aki list, but with Mountain over CNC, I'd probably play Reaping Mountain, Go Again, and Bell. Pressure him, but also restrict the combos would be interesting if this works super well. I don't like that this list doesn't have CMH. So I am playing Andrea Mengucci's list this weekend, which does play CMH, does not play CNC. I was going to play Yasker's list today. The reason I'm playing the Akihabara is that it is a little bit closer to Mengucci, so I feel like I'm getting better practice. Like, it does play Bells, it does play Scythe, it doesn't play Tunic. Having Bell, you can start pushing damage to get them in the must-block range. I'm told that against the good Oscilios, a single Bell isn't enough. You really want 2 Bells to stop the combo. Like, good Oscilios are going to be able to play around it on the combo turn. This is my first time in the matchup, and all I've been told, Menguchi's single note on this matchup is fatigue and set bells. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. Turn sync into 4 instead of 2 and don't IP2. I love not IPing 2. Menguchi, but with mongers in a domain instead of fruits. I just really like fruits. I mean, it's earth blues. Fruit's bad. You're bad. It's a earth blue. It's an earth blue with turn 0 high roll. It's like the way that Menguchi's list is built is just like high roll turn 0, and I like that. Excuse me. If my Oscilio is flashing not Sigil of Brilliance, I feel like I'm pretty happy about that. Hey, we found the best card in the deck. I also have Earth cards, so I can decompose. The issue here is if I like block 6 and felling, it does put me in a spot where it's going to take me 4 decomposes to get online, but I don't know that that matters. Do I have other lines here? I can CNC set the felling. I am not going to block this. I am going, well, no, I'm not going to block this. I had a brain fart. Yeah. Never block Gone in a Flash with Go Again completely. This might have been a good place for me to block with Grasp to get my Grasp value, but never block Gone in a Flash with Go Again. You want them, if they haven't dealt damage already, you want to put them in a spot where they need to choose if their Channel Lightning Valley is going to draw them a card or pick up the Gone. But if you block 4 on Gone and a Flash Go Again, then they can just do both. If you're fatiguing, you don't have Blade for 1 card 5s, you don't need to be online. That's true. We're going to sink below this. I'm still not sinking because I can either like block with a few cards. I think my block here is going to be block whatever comes next. So like probably Flittering again. I'll block with Everbloom. Does make me think I was probably supposed to block. Urge for 4 is pretty good. This is just CNC. They're going to pick up Sigil of Brilliance, like a gamer. I'm going to CNC they're Gone in a Flash. I am still an Earth card away from turning on Felling. Scammed. I do wonder if I played that turn correctly, or if I just should have blocked more. Ah, it was the Flittering charge. My opponent has played this game before. Love to see blues. Love to see Earth cards. When I have a Felling in my arsenal. This Cadaverous is kind of awkward because I'm probably going to need to block with it. Which might very well be right now. I'm not going to block with it right now. We're going to give Grasp here. Again, playing around Channel Lightning Valley. I've seen 2 Mind Warps. The Sigil of Conductivity is not going to be online for a little bit. I feel like this is not where I'm supposed to break Bell. Can block with a Germinate here. Get my Earth card in Graveyard for Felling. I would like to block 5 this turn. I want to disrupt is what I'm thinking. You do not have an action point, so this could be shock. It could be shock if you really wanted to use the Volzar, or it's just like instant pickup, set, gone in a flash. So I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Block my 5 here. And then send the felling? Okay. Ow. That's a pretty good turn. Oscilio's doing the thing. I do get to send the felling, which is going to turn on the next felling. To put them in, you have to start blocking damage range. I could have amuleted there, and maybe I was supposed to keep them off the arsenal gone in a flash. Like Nico said, I'm not going to race to decompose, because I'm not necessarily trying to get online. So we'll leave an earth card in graveyard, like just in case I don't draw one. Ooh. Oscilio in blockout mode. Oscilio giving me time to find more bells. I do like that. This hand is interesting. Can condemn the sigil. Sick. I kind of think that what I would like to do here is germinate and gain 4 life. Never mind, I'm blocking. I mean, I might still do that. This is going to be gone in a flash, play an instant, pick up Arsenal gone. And I'm still just going to germinate for X equals 3. Gain 4 life, make a... what am I saying? Make an embodiment of Earth and 3 rune chants. And lightning val. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. I'm a little sad that I've only seen the 1 bell in 7 turns. I would have liked to have seen a 2nd bell. Ooh. Sick embodiment of Earth. Getting real, getting a lot of value this turn. Well, maybe the Oscilio is super bricked on 5 cards and I get to just CNC. Buy more time. There is that. Not great, not bad. I hate that I don't get to put this shelter in my arsenal, but I do get to say, hey, Oscilio, care about this attack. Oscilio's super bricked, probably. I like the Scythe tech that's plus 7 life now compared to Reaping. It's true. The embodiment is good mind games value. Hey, Aurora. I mean, it's the correct play. Like, I am not supposed to assume that my deck is not going to give me a non-attack action. I assume it's like block 6, gone, go again, instant pickup gone, gone, instant set gone. Or just don't block. I like that. That works for me too. Jesus Christ, where are my bells? Well, we were right about that. Gone for 4, go again. What did we learn? We don't block those. Do I need to play around Mind Warp? As in, should I block from hand here? Because this hand doesn't convert. No, this is fine. I'm kind of assuming Gone pick up. Although maybe that one I'm supposed to bell. This is the second Gone. Blast for 4. I think this is an interesting one. We've only seen one consign. So where I want to block this for 3 so that I can plow Arsenal Sink, if the follow-up is Volzar Shock, I'm going to be sad. Because I won't be able to AB it, I'll have to just take 5, go to 13, plow, Arsenal Sink. But if I sink this and there's no follow-up, then like there is no consign, it's just like play Amulet Pass. Do I bell on the cast of Blast? What do you mean? I mean, there shouldn't be another blast. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no. This means that I chose wrong. All right, so this is a Gone in a Flash. Cool. You were about to lose that. Am I sinking one of these? What am I looking for if I sink it? Felling, CNC? No, I think this is fine. Actually, no, I am in a sink. Because, yeah. Even if I draw some bad red, I can still grasp plow. Yeah. We're sinking, this doesn't matter. All right. Never punished. Truly the greatest player of our time. We get to plow. This is not threatening lethal, but it is putting them very close to being dead. It's also bottoming the second Gone that they've seen. So they could definitely find another one, but then they're still on 4 cards. I still have Amulet. Supposedly there are 2 more in my deck. That's yet to be seen, but I'm told they're here. Nuts. Yes, the absolute god Florian. Imagine playing a sink and then drawing a sink. Up tremendous. What's my earth count? 3, so we're just doing 2. So that the next one is online without needing more cards. Cool. Channel Lightning, Volzar Shock me. Volzar on 1, so if it is Shock, it's 3. I have AB1, I'm not going to AB2 it. I'm not going to pitch the sink below. Although this is only plow number 1. So, like, there is a world where I could AB this and reasonably expect to draw a plow and not get punished for bottoming the sink below. No, I'll wait to get 4 value out of my sink. And if I draw another plow under, I'm sad. Please go to 5. That works too. 6 is still lethal range. And you have no more blocking armor. This is incredible. This is a hand of cards. Would be nice if I was online right now, but I'll take it. I'm pretty sure we got there. Off the threat of a single bell. This doesn't kill Oscilio. This puts Oscilio to 1, but they have to use the Tunic for AB1, which means they're definitely not comboing me. Okay, so if you're just gonna pitch, then the Felling should get there. I don't know what this is. If it's like this man is beyond dead, yes. The Oscilio is very dead. The platonic ideal of a hand. This hand is insane. It would only be better if I was online and could get 2 more out of my Arcane Seeds. Where's Nico? Nico, remember when you told me that Dread Scythe wasn't very good because how much life are you gaining against Oscilio? We did it. But maybe not life in the Arcane Seeds. They can null it for 2 and you get IP'd 1. It's a fair point. But in this way, I just get to, you know, point at you and say, nah, nah, nah. How much life have I gained? But you're right. That actually was a mistake. Literally telling you not to gain life. Where are my bells? Jesus, they were down there too. I was not going to find those anytime soon. The Oscilio... Yeah, that was not a close game. It's good, though. That's what I want to see. When one of my locals is an RTN winning Oscilio player who's been one-tricking the hero for like a year and a half. Ooh, against Vynnset? All right, what am I doing to Vynnset? Am I trying to fatigue her or am I trying to kill her? By which I mean, should I play Dread Scythe? Bells are out. Warmonger stays in. Sigils are out. I don't think I'm racing. If I'm not racing, I should board out Rune Ragers. Keeping Tree is probably fine. Play Reaping Blade. Sure. Stop playing Scythe. This is a hand of cards. Please attack me. PQ winning Oscilio. I'm kind of baffled by some of those Oscilio's decisions. I think we all are. Damn it, they didn't attack me. They had the line of not attacking me. Okay, well, when we draw the poop hands, I mean, I can grasp Reaping Blade, set a Felling, keep this Canopy Shelter. I can Tree, Grasp Blade, don't Arsenal, and be sad about it. I gotta think it's the 2-card 4 set Felling. Versus Vynnset, just block when they attack, and when they don't, want your deck to be able... And when they don't, you want your deck to be able to push damage through. Reaping does stop Delight value, unless I'm winning the game. Yosuke plays Bells for the blue. Is he trying to fatigue? Tree Grasp Blade just... I don't know, it doesn't seem that good. Like, generally, my turn doesn't seem that good. It's either a 4-card 4 or a 4-card 7. But I don't think having the tree does anything for me. Where were you? This hand is late. Me out, just AFK block, only figure out what to do when you have cards. It's a reasonable take. It appears I'm blocking this turn. You have Vynnsetted me, so I don't particularly care about these rune chants anymore. 0, 0. Let's give you Germ and Sync. And I am not... I am sinking. So I want to find something that blocks 3. Florian wins versus Vynnset on both kill and fatigue access. It's genuinely 80-20 or better. I do like that. I could Grasp Condemn and do nothing with the extra power. It depends on what Vynnset does. But if she just sends the Eloquent, like there's no way that I'm just taking 5 so that I can kill a Malefic. Maybe that's worth it? Right, well now I'm definitely not doing that. I cannot decomp this felling. Oh shit, you put a plow under my banish. Thank you. It's very helpful. I could snipe this rune chant, but that doesn't seem as good. I guess if I have to IP something, it's going to be this Condemn, which should get more value than the Trot Along if I don't know, if my next hand lines up for it. I'll die to Blood Debt first. I would be if I die to Blood Debt before Vynnset does, I'll be surprised. If I die to Blood Debt, period, I'll be surprised. All right, if Ryusuke is playing bells for blues, you're telling me that I just hard fatigue Vynnset. We like board out, I don't know, tree for bells. If you play the Condemn, it's the same damage, but messes up their turn potentially. The problem with the Condemn is that I need an aura. So it means that I have to pitch to Grasp. So I can't blue Condemn Reaping Blade. I'm a resource short. So I would need to keep a larger hand, and doing that to snipe a rune chant, because Condemn says they get to pick, seemed worse. Dirge to... okay. In that case, I still cannot play this Felling. I could Germ for 4 and gain no life. Now I'm going to Condemn. Getting a rune chant from Vynnset seems fine. I get a damage and a resource. It lets me convert this hand. It puts another action into the graveyard, which is nice. Swarming for 4, go again. Pitch Fate for Scene to Reaping Blade. D-React. So you're telling me I'm face perking this turn. You're telling me I'm taking a bunch of damage. Or at least being threatened by a bunch of damage. Blue Fate. Okay, Vin. You kept it. You kept everything. Vynnset's highest rune gate costs 3. It's 4. Widespread Annihilation is 4. Okay. 10-point lead. I'm not close to decomp. Well, I guess I'm not close to decomp. I'm 3 away from having Barkskin at least online, but I need 2 Earth in my graveyard, which does not seem likely on my next turn. This thing does turn on Face Purg, which is fun. What is this one? It gets +3 or go again until end of turn. Okay. Oh, this is going to be the Deathly Wail that you just showed me. It's going to make you a Rune Chant. Oh no, so, yeah. Deathly Wail is going to make you 2 Rune Chants. I can't prevent 1. I will pitch the Shelter to prevent the other 3. I'm blocking the Deathly Wail with Face Purg, Grasp, Truce, and Tilling to cover 9. You'll discard 1 of these. The Widespread comes next for 6. So I'm trying to find a 3 block. We pitched 12 here? Oh, I wish. I wish Vynnset was just going to send that much Arcane at me. Oh, you have to Tunic Creep something. Do I get blown out? I do not get blown out. You're going to discard 1 of these. You're going to Tunic out the Tunic Creepers out the other one. This block makes sense to play around Succumb. Oh, sure, you just pitched the card from hand to the Creepers. Yeah, that makes sense. I still think this was a fine line. I think it was a fine use of Face Purg. Because if I don't block this, then it's just Tunic Creep. Ooh, we even found a 3 block for the Widespread Ruin. Do I even block 6 on the Ruin, or do I block 3 so that I can actually play Felling? That's kind of an interesting question. I think Acro's right. I just AFK block. Yeah, Widespread Ruin is on damage. I'll pitch the Truce to maintain deck density, because I'm preventing 6 of this 9 anyway, regardless of how I block or pitch. We'll pitch there, and then I will block the Widespread with Autumn's Touch so that I put another Earth in my graveyard. There's always going to be pitched from hand to Creepers, the NA. Oh, you're right. I don't know. Nico, what do you think about that Face Purg block? Nice. You get poop. I get this piece of crap. Cool. Well, if I get more Earth in my graveyard, I can decomp in 2. This is a hand of cards. This is a hand of cards that does something. Envelop, Pay, Eulogy. Been thinking about it. Might have been worth waiting to see if they Tunic Creepers play 1 card, then Purg the other to deny Arsenal. Yeah, I was playing around Succumb, but maybe that's wrong. This hand... They Vynnset trigger? Up in Darkness, you did not Vynnset trigger. Pitch. I think this is right, because if they haven't Vynnset triggered, then I will prevent all three. And I get to block 6 on the Deathly Wail, and I just blade. I guess I was actually supposed to pitch 3. All right, this is 9. So I screwed this up. Well, I blocked 6 instead of 7, 6, 7, because I forgot the Envelop in Darkness. All right, that's why. Because I forgot that she played Envelop. And I should have just pitched 3 and then blocked 9. I'm going to revert to the start of this turn. Or at least attempt to. She might say no, and that'd be fine. Opponent wants to know what I'm trying to undo. I'm trying to explain that I forgot the Envelop, so I should have pitched 3 and blocked 9 instead of prevented 3 and block 8. Just felling? I don't think felling is right. I think keeping them off Rune Chant is right. Cool. Our opponent has let me undo. Yeah, we just block 9 here. Gotta go get lunch. Good luck in the rest of your games if I don't return. Bye, Nico. Thank you for weighing in on my terrible Florian play. I don't think it's felling here. I think it's AFK block. Like you said, I'm doing what you told me to, Dad. They don't have Unstoppable Rune Chant. I mean, they didn't. They might do the Vynnset trigger here, but... Fluck 9 with red, send felling. Forgot I didn't give it go again when I selected not to let it damage me. Can undo if you want. All right, if she's going to do the Vynnset thing, then yeah, my turn changes. Now I am going to just put 9 in front of the thing. Well, I guess I don't even have to put 9 in front of it. I don't know why they aren't paying to Vin, but we'll see. That's what they wanted to undo for. See, this is going to turn on Vin, which means I'm not pitching to AB anymore, and I'm not discarding the Shelter. I am just blocking 9 on the Deathly Wail. This plays around the Succumb. Skip all the Rune Chants. Block with my reds. Opponent is typing. Opponent is not typing anymore. Block, block, pass. Shelter. I don't believe I get punished by anything here. I think their line is just like Tunic, the one that makes 4 Rune Chants. Oh, they just pass. Never mind. I wouldn't sweat too hard about Succumb. All right, we got to felling. Yeah, I really thought there was going to be a follow-up there. But this is fine, too. I get to send 8. and just hit him real hard. And I actually have enough Earth that I can banish 3 and then banish 3 more on my next Decompose, and I'm online. Also important, the first felling is 8, not 4. Thank you, Vynnset. I appreciate you banishing 2 Earth cards for me. They don't have Go again, but they did have Tunic Creepers with the Eulogy in Banish. And if I just let damage through, then they don't even have to Creepers. They can just succumb. What does this hand do? Be kind of bad. I guess ideally I'm blocking 5 somehow. And then just Grasp Seeds Blade. Vynnset is a real homie. Vynnset just like isn't really applying pressure, which is fine with me. If she isn't online, if she doesn't like turn on Vynnset's power, then I'm just mitigating all of these rune chants. Yeah, this line is pitch 6, block 6. Fun times. She has Tunic, she has a card in hand, she has a card in Arsenal. Like, she can definitely Creepers here, but I'm gonna make her work for it. Creepers to 2 is harder to keep, yeah. I mean, this is the right line. Like, Creepers or not, this is just the objectively correct play. I can't take damage from the widespread, or else I lose a card. So we just prevent 11, float 1 in case of something, and we're chilling. Cool. Creepers dies, Vin takes 1. We reset. This hand sucks. Condemn is maybe okay. Cull and Banish is something I can play around, potentially. Condemn has no play here, as it just destroys the spent Rune Blood. Her turn is a bunch of damage, and then we just pitch and block. This hand's sick. This hand prevents a bunch of damage. It doesn't do any damage. It's that aggro brain. I want to do stuff. 3 titanium baubles. How right you are. Yes, this is fine. Giving the Grasp here is potentially risky because it puts me in a position where I don't have an easy 1 point of armor block for Flail. But I think that's still okay. I'm pretty up on life. I'm not playing into the Cull. We get a full-ass card for that rune chant. Which means you're holding what? Sync? You've got to be holding a second D-React. Or not. Alright, cool. There you go. This gets sheltered. We're still up. Oh, what else is going on? What else is going on in Fab? Is everyone excited for spoiler season that starts someday? I'm going to Calling San Diego, and I'm like, you know, it'd be cool if I could brew ever. I would like to keep this blue and this plow. I don't think it's going to happen for me. much do I care about you getting an Eloquence token? Not very. Or I guess, no, never mind. I care quite a bit. I also want to keep her off of being able to call me. We're just going to set the CNC. We get all cards before the 31st, releases all cards on the 30th. That's absolutely what they're doing. It's infuriating. It's so frustrating. Really curious what they'll do with this set. Playable commons and rares to widen the pool is my jam. I think it has the potential to be a great set. I think they're really banking on it being a great set based on like all the reprints. The fact that like save the plow, not the CNC. You're probably right. I see Earth card. I bin Earth card. But yeah, you're right. The plow under is better because I turn on and I still hit their arsenal. I was thinking more about how many D-reacts she has. Okay. So I'm not pitching to AB is what you're telling me. I was thinking about the D-reacts that are going to get clunked in her hand. I do think that LSS has really mismanaged the spoilers for this set. Like, we should have been getting spoilers this entire month. I don't know why they're, like, unhyping their own set. This does have go again? Yes. This does have go again. It's making 2 rune chants back. You're gonna... Oh, you're culling me. Sure. What are you gonna banish? You're just gonna quill hand this? Deathly Delight. Select a card to banish. It's going to be Closed Chain, make 2 rune chants, Deathly Delight, which I won't be able to stop. Just banish the E-Strike, I guess. This doesn't super matter. Fate Foreseen. Earth Blue on top is fine. Close Chain, make 2 rune chants, play Deathly Delight, AB3, block 4. That was your second painful passage? Sink, go to 25, you make 2 more rune chants, but you don't have an action point, you're going to take 2. Pass, find some more cards, this hand is sick. Funeral Moon says, I'm glad you don't have an Eloquence. Machinations is pretty good for you here. Am I supposed to care about the extra rune chance? I think yes, I can pitch to these because I'm going to need to pitch to them anyway. Like, she is going to have enough rune chance back that I'll get value from pitching this other blue. And I want to keep her off of Funeral Mooning me. I guess I'm not supposed to sink that. Yeah, we just take 2. I'm not going to be able to stop this one. So I am just supposed to get 4 from my sink instead of 2 from my sink. Yeah, that checks out. She'll gain a life. She'll gain a second life from this one. That's fine. Do that, do that. Now I play the sink, get my full 4. The 22. I'm assuming she plays Funeral Moon. Clears the blood debt, banks a rune chant. She'll only start with 1. Thankfully the incantations are gone. And we're just waiting. Oh my god. Talishar sometimes. We love Talishar. Talishar is great. This channel doesn't exist without Talishar. But yes, sometimes it's very much like, man, if this was in paper, it would be so easy to undo this. Okay. Oh, because she's going to gain 2 from that. That's smart. That's a good play. So I don't get punished for not using the sink. I would have been able to block out the other one so she couldn't Funeral Moon me, but I would have hit with the Deathly Delight, could have responded to the Deathly Delight trigger by activating Vynnset. By playing Blood Moon and then, or by playing Deathly Delight and then playing the Blood Moon. Yeah, this is fine. All right. We're just chilling. We're doing fine. This hand sucks. You realize she wants to do Vin Ping on Chant to make you lose 1 more life? Yeah. I would have taken damage from the Deathly Delight anyway, because I wasn't going to give armor and could only cover 4 on 5. So I would have taken damage. I mean, and I'd already taken damage from the first one, right? Like, she was going to get me either way. Machinations is pretty good. Huh. All right, hard casting this. For a Deathly Whale follow-up. Block, block. Eh. What's happening? Oh, because it... That's it. Lol. I'll give Tree for this. Forgot about the Overpower. Yeah, she was going to Vin anyway on the Funeral Moon. Yeah. I'll use the front half of Barkskin. If I can keep her off of gaining the life, if I can force her to Quill Hand here. There we go. So this is attacking for 5. So if I pitch this, then I prevent the 4. I take 3 from the Deathly Whale. That's reasonable. I'm like not getting my full value either way. She banks a rune chant from this. But we got the Quill Hand. I mean, she's just running out of... I assume she's running out of go again. And we just continue to wait. Hey, this hand plays Felling. potentially. Or potentially it has to deal with the widespread annihilation. Nice. Now what does this hand do? This hand does Grasp, Swarming, CNC, Set Felling. I have a favorite card. My favorite card is Snatch. It's everything I want to do in Flesh and Blood. It is 0 cost. It's 4. It has an on-hit. Damn. Outsmarted. Baited and outsmarted. Just Grasp Felling. Oh, he does have Face Purg. This is fine. You're right. I should have played around the Face Purg. Grasp Felling keeps the CNC, turns me online. Yeah, you're right. Could I have paid for Grasp Felling? Oh, I could have paid for Grasp Felling. Smash with Big Tree. Smash with Big Tree is a fun one. Yeah, getting to 8 is important. You're right. I was thinking about the overall value and like getting to CNC. I wasn't putting them on having the D-React in Arsenal. Shadow Puppetry no pay? Okay. For widespread. Widespread eloquence. Oh, I forgot that it's 7. This is fine too. This is playing with food. I don't care how they win. It's by me continuing to make little mistakes that just incrementally lose me value because I'm bad at Flesh and Blood. It's okay. Surely I don't get punished for letting them hit on a Shadow Puppetry. Never punished. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Why are these games so long? I feel like this is just playing Florian, but god damn, some of these games take so long to end. Alright, Dirge. I mean, the Dirge matters because it turns 1 into 3, but we are not getting value from our Eloquence. I get to prevent 3, block 6, send Felling, get online, threaten lethal, take a card, blah, blah, blah. That works too. In that case, I need to care about Cull. So I want to Felling, which means I think the line is just Seeds. Felling. I could have sent the Gloomveil too, but I want to set it. Also sit on the Warmongers if I really needed to. Oh wait, this doesn't... Shoot. Ah, that's okay. Yeah. Screw it. I can save a blue. Yeah, you're right. I could have saved a blue. I also have to bottom to my own felling, which I forgot about. Yeah, you're right. No. It's just another in a long line of misplays. The blue. We get called. It's fine. I'm playing Florian. What happened? What happened is that KO is like terrible in this meta. Well, good news is I can't get called. KO is not good in the current meta. You are culling me, which means I am going to put this plow under down, and my line is going to be Tree, Grasp, Gloomveil, Sword. Yeah, Florian's great in the current meta. KO like has so many bad matchups at the top. Tree is going to get us there. After a game that should have ended a while ago, if I just listened to Acro. Sending 5, 9, 12. Vynnset has to give me 3 cards to not be dead. She could banish this, play it. I get to do things like block and mitigate damage. And then I kill her because I have Tree. And she has AB 0. All right, give me Tunic too. All right. I would ever listen to aggro. No, acro. Acro's my teammate. He's really good. He's much better at Florian than I am because I can't do math or think about cards like Face Purgatory. Or Call. Hey, we got blues and a D-React. We're big up. That's not right. I suppose I should stop playing with my food. One. I'll prevent 6 of this. I'll take the other 2. I'll fate the widespread. Even in Aurora, I was feeling Providence all the way. I mean, Providence in Aurora was great. I never played Face Purg in Aurora. Oh my god. Cool. Let me kill you. You are dead. Jesus Christ. Acro's even worse. No, he's good. Please just die. Please just be dead. All right, so if this is a real game, then I've got 10 minutes to use the bathroom in between matches. Kill yourself. Don't do that. In the game, not in real life. Oh my god. No one clip that. Widespread for 9. Okay. This turn is going to be AB3, block 10, Grasp Blade. You chose buff. Boop, boop, boop. GG. Ooh, 14 value return. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the Florian stream. I'll be back tomorrow for more Florian. I gotta get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, playing more Florian. Thank you to all 45 of you who are here, all 200 of you who checked in. This was great. Very new on Florian, so forgive me my misplays, but we still got there a lot. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Until the next time I see you all, take care.